looking at the other side of the ball, the Chargers, Justin Herbert obviously dealing with an injury of his own, left-hand injury, right-handed quarterback, but just how much of an effect could that have just in anyone, with the throwing motion and just, with his performance on the field?
Right. I mean, certainly impressive that he's been able to play up since that injury and really up until last week. When you watch his tape, the most concerning or the most noticeable thing that I see when I watch him is that it's not so much when he's playing or when he's throwing the football when you notice his hand being affected. It's when he's supporting himself after he's tackled. We saw him kind of wincing in pain after he was getting up from a tackle because he used that hand to support himself. So how much force can that hand take? Now, each week goes by, we're getting further and further out from the injury, so he's getting more and more comfortable. And certainly having a week off this past week going into this game will be helpful for him. So we'll have to see, but it obviously won't be affecting much of his throwing, but the other types of tackling, running with the football, carrying the football, all those things.
And excuse me if this is a silly question, but could the weather and just the cold kind of play into effect of, how that kind of is making him feel?
Sure. I mean, maybe not just him, but all of the players that are injured. The colder weather, you're going to feel a little bit more. It's going to take some time to get loose. You have to get through it. You might be a little more sore to start, and you might have to work your way through it. But for him specifically, if any time there's a fracture, any types of injuries, sometimes that can flare up a little bit in the colder weather.
All right, Dr. Stephen Marcaccio from University Orthopedics. We appreciate the time and insight.
Thank you for having me.